Hello everyone, welcome to the classroom of pharmaceutical jurisprudence. Earlier in the jurisprudence class, we have studied about the introduction to jurisprudence subject, its meaning, its significance, its scope, about the origin of jurisprudence, along with its application in pharmaceutical field. So today, uh, ongoing to process, we are entering the next chapter, that is the pharmaceutical jurisprudence chapter, that is scope of pharmaceutical ethics. Now, previously we have studied about the pharmaceutical legislation, what are the requirements of this legislation, and what are the aspect of this legislation, pharmaceutical legislation. So today we are going to study the topic of code of pharmaceutical कोड ऑफ फार्मास्यूटिकल एथिक्स, इसे शॉर्ट फॉर्म में कहा जाता है COPE. ओके, तो कोड ऑफ फार्मास्यूटिकल एथिक्स, दैट इज COPE. So to understand this, we have to understand a very important and a very famous quote of Charak. Charak was the ancient physician as well as eminent health personnel. The book of Charak and Sushruta is very famous for Indian uh, physiology. So Charak said, so Charak says, even if you be in danger, you should not betray or neglect the interest of patient. If you are health worker, in any circumstances, you cannot betray or neglect the interest of patient. So, as a pharmacist, we are in a noble profession. So we are generally the middle. We have said that we are the middleman of physician as well as the consumer or patient. So we have to act this way. So the code of pharmaceutical ethics, that is code that leads us to be a better human, to be a better pharmacist, to maintain and follow the ethics of pharmaceutical field, to be in safest place and respect the profession of pharmacy. तो एनी कंडीशन पे आपको ये वायलेट नहीं करना है कि अगर आप इस ऐसे भी सिचुएशन पे हो कि आपके जिंदगी आपके एकदम बहुत बहुत किनारे पे है, तब भी आपको पेशेंट को नहीं छोड़ना है. पेशेंट की तरफ आपका हमेशा जो भी सर्विस है, जो पेशेंट सर्विस है, वो आपको देना चाहिए. तो इस टर्म पे हमें कुछ टर्म है जो हमें समझना पड़ेगा. उसके बाद ही हम ये समझ सकते हैं व्हाट इज होप. फर्स्ट इज मोरल, अनदर इज लॉ एंड अदर इज ethics. Okay. What is moral? Moral is personal. Okay. Moral is personal means if you are a good person, that good person or bad person depends upon your moral. Your moral support makes you the good or as well as the bad person. Whether your thinking, towards any work is different or not, that based upon your moral. But law is forced upon by government. Laws are forced upon by government. Means if there are certain laws that has been laid down by government. अब सरकार के ऊपर ये है कि वो लॉ कैसे लागू कराया जाता है. अगर आप लॉ को वायलेट करते हो, you should be punished. But if you are violating the moral, you should not be punished. But there are lots of difficulties that going to come in your life. And based upon this moral, if your conduct is good, that is good conduct, and if your conduct is bad, that is bad conduct. And ethics are laid upon by society. Ethics are laid upon by society. Based upon your moral, the ethics has been laid down. So, is this ethics can be of good moral or can be bad moral, can be good moral or can be bad moral. So if your moral are good, then your ethics are good, that is good conduct. If your moral are bad, if your thinking towards anything is bad, that can be conducted or collected in a bad moral. Okay. So there are some certain ethics that has been laid off by the society, and the ultimate society for pharmaceutical field is pharmaceutical, that is PCI, is Pharmacy Council of India, that has been acted upon since or before independence towards the betterment of pharmacy education, towards the betterment of pharmacy business, towards the betterments of pharmaceutical view towards the society. So all of this comes under the ethics. So Pharmacy Council of India has laid down some ethics related to job, trade, profession, towards your medical attention. So these comes under the ethics. And if the ethics comes under the pharmaceutical field, that is pharmaceutical ethics. So what are the code of pharmaceutical ethics? We have to learn. So first, I think you have understood the moral, okay, that is the personal thing, law, that is the government thing, and ethics, that is the society thing, that has been laid upon you, and upon this thing, you have the bad conduct or good conduct. Now, we have to understand the definition of ethics. Based upon this, you can understand the definition, proper definition of ethics. That is, ethics is the code of moral principles or the science of moral. That is, ethics can be defined as the code of moral principle, or ethics can be defined by the science of moral. The science behind your moral, that can be good or bad, that can be laid down by ethics. And the code of moral principle, also known as ethics. Okay. So as you know, we are the pharmacist, but we are the also middleman between the physicians and the patient. Okay, so there are physician, there are patient, and we pharmacists are the middleman between them. So we are connecting to them as well as we are connecting to them. We are providing the information from physician to patient through this pharmacist. Okay, so we are conveying the message. The message should be clear and loud, and it should not harm the profession as well as the patient. इसी की तरह से जो भी मैसेज फिजिशियन पेशेंट तक पहुंचाना चाहता है, हमारा ये नोबेल प्रोफेशन है. दैट नोबेल प्रोफेशन laid about Charak that we should not betray our patient, the interest of patient, and the interest of patient is the proper health care, and we have to provide the proper health care to the patient from the information of physician. So the complete system that has been connected by us should not be violated by any moral principle. And this moral principle laid under the code of pharmaceutical ethics. Okay, this is the code of pharmaceutical ethics. So I am giving you one example that you have heard about the laws, that is DPCO, Drug Price Control Order. Drug Price Control Order, that is the law, or that is the act given by the government of India, laid out by Pharmacy Council of India, that fixed the price of any drugs. तो हर जो ड्रग्स जनरली मार्केट में अवेलेबल है उसकी प्राइस फिक्स्ड है. आप उसे हायर प्राइस पे नहीं बेच सकते हो. दैट इज एक्टेड अपॉन लॉ. आपको लॉ रोकता है कि आप इसे किसी भी कंडीशन में हायर प्राइस पे किसी भी ड्रग को नहीं बेच सकते हो. अगर आप बेचते हो अपने फार्मेसी पे या अपने ड्रग स्टोर पे, देन यू विल बी पनिश्ड अकॉर्डिंग टू द लॉ बिकॉज यू आर वायलेटिंग द लॉ. But ethics says you cannot sell the drugs also in a lower price. फॉर द पेशेंट इंटरेस्ट, सपोज आपके दुकान पे कोई नहीं आ रहा है, या आपके जो भी फार्मेसी शॉप है, या नॉर्मल आप एज ए फार्मासिस्ट कुछ भी करना चाहते हो, ड्रग्स बेचना चाहते हो, तो उस पे जैसे डीपीसीओ ऑर्डर आपको हायर प्राइस पे नहीं बेचने देता है, तो आपको लोअर प्राइस पे भी उसको नहीं बेचना चाहिए. क्यों नहीं बेचना चाहिए? दैट इज एथिक्स. ये अगर आप बेचते हो तो क्या होगा? दैट इज बेस्ड अपॉन योर मोरल. तो ये आपके ऊपर आएगा. इसके साथ साथ आप चाहते हो कि जो भी दूसरे शॉप है उस शॉप के जो भी नॉर्मल कस्टमर है, कंज्यूमर है, वो आपके शॉप पे आए. दैट इज मोरल प्रिंसिपल एंड दैट इज बैड कॉन्डक्ट, एंड दैट इज नॉट द कोड ऑफ फार्मास्यूटिकल एथिक्स. सो कोड ऑफ फार्मास्यूटिकल एथिक्स learn us or help us to learn about these moral principles through which we can develop our business, we can develop our professional relation, we can develop our personal relation. Because if we are pharmacist, then there are some lots of responsibility on us for our family members also. So we have to follow some principles based upon which we can decide whether, or Pharmacy Council of India will decide as there are good ethics or bad ethics. Okay. So the code of pharmaceutical ethics is now classified into 4 classes. Okay. Code of pharmaceutical ethics classified into 4 classes. That is the job, trade, profession, and medical profession. These are the 4 classification of code of pharmaceutical ethics. So these are firstly one job, second is towards the trades, thirdly towards the profession, and fourthly towards the medical profession. For each of them, just you have to enter one word, that is pharmacist is in pharmacist in relation to his. So there are four classes: pharmacist to his relation, pharmacist in relation to his job, pharmacist in relation to his trade, pharmacist in relation to his medical profession. So student, will discuss them in next class. So first we are just recapping the today's class. We have learned about the code of pharmaceutical ethics, the definition of code of pharmaceutical ethics, that is scope, and the rule that has been given by the Pharmacy Council of India, along with the basic difference and definition between the law, moral, and the ethics, as well as in other form, what are the limitation of law, what are the limitation of ethics, and what are good conduct, bad conduct that can be useful for us to build up our profession as a pharmacist, as a noble profession, as well as our business, our trade, as well as the relation to our family member, as well as the relation to the other medical professionals. So next day in class we will discuss about the four code of pharmaceutical ethics, that is pharmacist in his relation to his job, trade, profession, and medical profession. Thank you.